Pad right here that I write in, I would like you to look at it when you practice. Not like all the time, but you have to remember what we worked on so that, it's all good. All right, let's do scale with long bows, please. Will, is it possible that you were trying a little too hard to push the bow out? Is it possible that you were trying just a little too hard? Why don't you try again? And here's what happens. So when you practice something hard, like straight bow, and you know you have to push the bow out, and I can tell exactly what we worked on in the last lesson without even looking at the notebook because you pushed the bow so hard. So I can tell, like, oh, I told him to push the bow out. Do you understand what I'm talking about? No. Okay. So you did a great job. But now trust your practice. So when you play, just keep the bow straight. Don't think about pushing it out too much. Try. Fingers over the bow. And yes, make sure that this finger doesn't go too far and doesn't push down, right? Yeah, there you go. Keep going, not from the beginning, from where you were. Yeah, right there. Okay, yeah, that was very nice. All right, twinkle with long pose. Okay, did I say whole bows or long bows?
Long bows?
Yeah. Does that mean whole bows? Yeah, and it's gonna get too slow if you go Oh, sorry, I just fell asleep. Tom, 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 twinkle, twinkle, little star. So try it from here to about here. No tip, no frog. Well, before you start playing that bow hole thing, you have to sit your fingers down. Like they were gonna sit down and watch TV, like you sit them down on a couch. Because all of your fingers are just standing on the couch. This is the couch, this is the television, right here. And they have to make sure that they're dangling their feet down. Not like this. Okay, good. Feel the sound is stronger right away because of this. Smaller bow, keep going. Right, especially pinky. When you get to the frog, you have to feel how it stands right there. Wait. You have to make sure that your pinky doesn't go straight and like this. Ah, there you go. It's okay. Don't use so much bow. Do not grab with this finger. When you come to the frog, do not push with the pinky. Yes. Sit your fingers down. There you go. There you go. That's much better. How does that feel? In the hand. How does that feel?
Comfortable?
Good. So comfortable is good. So you have to remember to sit your fingers down and the pinky is nice and relaxed, because if you push out like this, it's not going to be nice. Okay? Right? So here's what happens. When you come to the frog, if this finger goes like that, it pulls your pinky up, so it becomes straight. So when you come to the frog, this finger must not be like this, it must be like this, so the pinky can do his job. Stop. Uh-huh. Yes. Thank you. All right. Now let me show you what I mean, because I'm telling you, but I didn't show you. So when I'm at the frog, you see how this finger is right there? It's not right here. Because if it's right here, look what happens. It pulls my hand up, like that, my pinky up. So when I'm here, at the tip, you see, it's actually doing this thing. It's grabbing a little. But when I come up, it never does over here. So that's why it's so important to do that. Okay, good. Song of the Wind. Do you have? Yeah, you do have the book, right?
Yes.
So that means down bow. Okay. So, what note is this?
Diamond bow?
Well, yeah, it is a down bow, but what note is it? A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
A, B, C, D, E, 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 F, D, A, F, E.
Good. Do just that part. Good. So E was down bow, right? The last E was down bow. But this is down bow too. So what do you do?
Apple.
No, you can't, because that's down bow and that's down bow. So you have to do two down bows. So what do you do?
Two down bows.
Yeah, two down bows. Well, try it. Oh, that was an up bow. You see, it's confusing, right? Okay. Now, I want you to play that part and then freeze at the end. That's what you have to do. And have we done that before?
Yeah.
Circle set. That's why you reset the bow. You retake it. Let me show you. Yeah, while you do the circle set, you have to place your finger down so it's ready to go. So start from here, the first time it happens. F, D, A, F, E. Circle set again. So, here's what I want you to do. Set. 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 No, you gotta start down bow. Keep going. No. I want you to keep going with the same thing, like you're broken or something. Yes, William, but remember staccato bows, right? With spaces. So it doesn't sound like... So you need to do light, quick bows. Hold the bow very lightly. It's gonna help. Start down bow. No. Start first finger down and then start. When you start that part, your hand is here, like this. So it takes a long time for you to pull your finger up. It has to be up and ready to go. Tunnel, don't squeeze. Right there. Set. Again. No. You have to start down bow. Set. Left hand, you have to make sure you have a tunnel. You squeeze a lot. Don't squeeze. You have to have a nice big tunnel of it. So when you play, you have to keep your fingers there. Now, remember we talked about suction cups? Have we talked about suction cups? Okay. So when you talk, when you know, have you been to the Houston Zoo? You haven't taken him to Houston Zoo?
No.
Take him to the Houston Zoo. It's an amazing place. So, you know how there are different frogs? Have you seen frogs in your life? Do you know what frogs are? Have you seen them? Okay, take them to the Houston Zoo. So the frogs have suction cups. Some of the toads and frogs that live in the forest, so they can stick to a tree or stick to a leaf and they just go. Or like suction cups on a octopus. You know? Right, so we're gonna pretend you had suction cups. So one is gonna go here, another one's gonna go here. And that's how you hold the violin. It has to be quite strong. But you still have to have a tunnel in there, right? Because if your suction cup is broken, your hand will go like this, and it will stick here, in between there and there. And that's bang, that's tension. So suction cup, okay? Good. Now when you play, spread your fingers up a little. Spread them up. There you go. So when you go 1, 3, 3, 1, E, it's quick. Boom, 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 boom. Because if your hand is here, boom, 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 right? The suction cup is broken. Hold it. Good. Bow hold. Thank you. You forget to lift your finger. Say this for me. 1, 3, 3, 1, E.
1, 3, 3, 1, E.
Okay, do just that. 1, 3, 3, 1, E.
1, wait.
1, 3, 3, 1. You do the bow, I do the fingers. Look at my fingers. Again. Now I do the bow, you do the fingers. Very good. Now you do the bow and you do the fingers. Wait, don't squeeze so hard. Suction cups doesn't mean squeeze. It means just, and no squeezing. When you start, you have to finish it. Because if you start down bow and then you start up bow, the same note, it's going to be confusing. Keep your hand a little more together. There you go. Go on. Again. Don't look at me. You have to keep doing it with the same repetition. You have to do it 3 times back to back without mistakes. Down. And again. And again. Good. Fingertip of the thumb should not be here. This is how your hand should not be. This is it right there. Like this. So his finger kind of pulls down and his fingertip comes here. If he can come to this side. So this is what happens. Like this. And it has to be like that. Good. Next time I'll give him a finger exercise that's going to help his left hand. Okay. All right. That was very good. So that 1, 3, 3, 1, E. Wait, we're not done yet. So how many times does it happen?
3.
Well, in the song.
2.
2 times. So you have to remember that. So I play and then you play back. Set. Set. So that's what I want you to do. Set. For some reason, the second time you do it, what is this? The second time you do it, it's not as good as the first time. You have to do it 2 times well. So don't rush it, okay? Set. Set. Perfect. Make sure you keep track of his bow hold. He starts spreading his fingers and doing the finger tips instead of like this. And that means tension. That means he's trying to hold the bow. Also, does he like any violin music on YouTube or anything like that? Okay, I'll give you a few names of violins, or maybe just send the links over Facebook. Over the phone, over the messages. And I'd like him to watch it. Also, I'll keep you updated about the concerts that are going to happen, like at Rise, free concerts, and cheap concerts. Set. Set. Good. Do you know the next part? Okay, play. Wait. That was beautiful, babe. What do you see here?
Circles.
So what do you have to do?
Circle set.
Yes, retake or circle set. But it's going to be a small one. Right here. What is that called in music? Do you know what that sign is? It's called a rest. So this is a rest. Dum pum 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 pum. Do you see a rest here? No, right? So you don't have time. So you have to do a very quick one, William. Very, very fast circle set. So I'm gonna start here, okay? And look what I do. Set. No. That part you already played well. How about here? Set. Oh, so is the bow gonna go far up in the air, or is it gonna do this for me? Set. Set. Start down bow. Up, down bow. That was up bow. Here's what you do. You start down bow, then you think again, and you start up bow for some reason. It's like you're a broken computer or something, you know, like you want to do something and it does it, and then it does the opposite thing. Once you start playing, you have to finish it. So put the bow down, get ready, and you're going to play A, C, E. Set. You see, you stopped after the first note. Do not stop after the first note. Set. Too late. Set. Good. Yeah, and I want you to play another E. How far am I lifting my bow? Do this for me. So if you do it here, the bow will jump. So you have to do it here. There you go. That's a little better. Now I'll do it with your hand. You have to make sure that your hand is not stiff, especially this finger. There's a fruit fly flying around you. Did you eat some fruit in the morning? Okay. Relax this finger. We're almost done, Will. You're a champ. But you see what I do? I stick the bow down. Remember about suction cups? Can you do that by yourself? Close. Yeah, that's better. Not too far, William. And please make sure your hand doesn't do this, yeah? Fingers over, but relaxed. Mm-hmm. There you go. So start from here. Start from here. Mm-hmm. There you go. Mm-hmm. Good. Make sure. What do the dots mean?
Down bow.
Dots. Oh. Good. But dots means staccato. Set. So they have to be very spiky. From down bow. Down. There you go. Set. Yes. Now can you play the full song, please? Set. That was the wrong bowing. You played an extra note and then you started that bow. Make sure your fingers don't push down. Don't push down with the pinky. Start again. Circle, set. Set. Don't start that bow, start down bow. Set. Good. So you know